Okay, sleeping through the night was not a problem, although you can see on the bottom right we are currently dehydrated. So let's jump into here really quick and just go to food and drink. And let's see, we'll drink some water. I didn't even look at where I'm at status-wise, but let's check that. So, okay, so thirst is not a problem. We need to get some food, though. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Let's see, we could go with a can of something. Let's see, where were we at? 1357? Okay, let's go with the pork and beans. You can see 600 calories, that's cool. Eat that, and we'll use a can opener. Alrighty, crack through this thing. We've got a number of other cabins around here to explore since we've fully explored this one and kind of taken everything we need. Now, I tend to kind of play these games as wanting to set up a base and kind of stay there. But the vibe I'm getting from the game is that you really do need to be on the move because you will quickly go through the resources nearby you. So anyway, that's going to be the plan. Let's go ahead and jump outside and see what's going on. Okay, here we are. We're at the back, actually. I went out the back door, didn't I? Okay, so that's the first guy we checked out, and then we crossed over to here. Now, we did hear wolves, so I do kind of need to keep an eye out for them. They're pretty gnarly to fight off, especially early if you don't have some kind of weapon. Let's go in here. We got the Canada flag flying. Let's check out this house. Okay, warmer in here. Awesome. Pretty much any of the places you go into, you can get warmer. Additionally, you can go, when you kind of hug walls when you're outside or like a cliff face, things like that, it'll tell you it's a bit warmer. You're kind of avoiding the wind chill, essentially. So this place looks to be pretty empty, at least as far as anybody hiding out that might want to jump out at us. Looks like we've got none of that. So we're going to go through once again and kind of raid this place and see what we can find as far as food and everything goes. Get those matches. I'm going to twist those a bit to see them a little bit better. I think it's because of the light we're standing in. Might be part of the issue there. Okay, the cabinets are fully searched. I even went through the refrigerator and found some raw venison, so that'll come in handy later if we can cook that. Let's check the oven. We can't use the oven to cook. Can't turn it on or anything, but you can find things in there. I'm noticing the clock is 6:55? It's almost 7. I'm curious if all the clocks are set that way. I've never noticed it before. Kept an eye out for that. So I might, if I remember, try and look at the other clocks and see what they're all about. So what do we have? Cardboard matches. Needs this anymore. Yes. And that looks to be it there. Let's see. Flick a match on in here. Another cap. That's cool. So I'm going to look for another clock. Now I'm really curious. Did everything go down at the same time? I think that was kind of the case, right? It was a big event that shut everything down. But I'm curious if that was something that they carried through with the all the clocks in the world. Okay, we had our water. And you really have to... I've noticed that I've missed things before, too, initially. When I kind of went and looked, you know, nothing there. And then later I happened to be walking around with a match, for example, and something would be kind of in the shadow of something. Very easy to miss. So while I don't always use a match, I think it's a good idea to check some areas, especially larger, really dark areas. There was a place in the dam that there was a room that was really dark, and I kind of was tilting my head, looking at the monitor at kind of different angles. I was like, I think I've got everything that's in there. And then later I ended up pulling out a flare just to see what a flare looked like, and you could carry it with you. You can carry it with you and walk around, and I actually walked in that room and realized, whoa, I missed like 4 things in here. It was so dark I completely missed them. So anyway, it's definitely a good idea to keep the lighting in mind. So we've got a couple drawers in here, about 5 we can go through. We're getting, again, clothes that we're not going to be able to use, at least immediately. And I'll go through and sort all that stuff. We do have a weight limit, and your condition actually informs the amount of weight you can carry. So I think it's like 30 kilograms. Let's look at this really quick. Let's see, equipment. So you can see we're at 30.25 of 30. So we're over a little bit, which is going to slow us down. And I think you burn through calories faster that way. But anyway, so we're probably going to have to get rid of some things. But I think that's just going to happen if we're going to break some items down, I think, and see how that affects the weight.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Yes, it has. Okay, so I jumped into the harvest here, and I actually just harvested a pair of shoes. We're going to go ahead and harvest the cargo pants, but let's take another look, because it did look like it cut my weight down. It was at 30.75, and it dropped to 30.45 after I did that. So 30.45, we're going to go ahead and break this guy down. We're going to break down some cargo pants, cut out some pockets. So let's see, 30.45, there you go. So 0.4 went away. So I don't know. I've actually never looked for this. If I did maybe clothing, or it's not in clothing. It could be in all, I don't know if it even shows up in here. I don't know if for example, it says cloth 3, if that's actually in our inventory somewhere. I'm certainly scrolling quickly by everything. Actually, there you go. There's leather and cloth. Okay, so down here at the bottom. So it does show up in the inventory, but it takes up a lot less weight. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and get rid of this cap too. Because in just getting rid of a couple things, we can get back underweight and then make our move. There you go. So we're just underweight. So let's go ahead. We've pretty much gone through this place. Let's go check out the next one. Okay, let's see here. Let's back up a bit. So we do have some over there that we haven't checked out yet. We've checked out those two. So let's go ahead and go over in this direction. I'm actually going to... Oh, I hear a dog. We're going to go ahead and sprint. There he is. He's out on the road there. Can't tell if I'm close enough for him to notice us or not, but let's see. This one does have a chimney here. I'm thinking just in case we get kind of stuck inside. It looks like this one does too. We'll just jam over to this guy. Where's the puppy? Where's the puppy? There he is. He's exploring the house all the way over there, so it must not notice us yet. Let's go ahead and jump inside. Okay, cool. Let's see. What do we have going on here? Table, got the living room, got the kitchen type area. So some of these places are laid out similarly. They probably just have a certain number of layouts. Oh man, that guy scared me. So that should be a corpse if I get close enough. There we go, corpse. And as far as I know, there's not zombies in this game. I don't think that's kind of what this game is going for. Let's go ahead and check this corpse. But you know, with as many kind of zombie survival games as we play, that's kind of the thing, right? You see a body and that's the first thing you think, uh-oh, it's going to get up and come after me. So we do have some pills over here. Let's go ahead and grab those. Painkillers are great. And we have some socks down here. We could break those down, but I've been breaking down socks. We have cloth, so I'm going to go ahead and leave those. Let's go ahead and check the cabinet. Now, what's really interesting to me is, we got some antiseptic there, is that the electronics don't work, right? But, so for example, we go to the TV, can't do anything. It's cracked screen, you know, you can't click on it or anything. But the radio actually highlights here, and you can't do anything with it. You can just click it, but nothing happens. So I feel like there must be a purpose for that, but I don't know. Who knows? It's just
Hope
something.
nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, no one needs it anymore. It's just something that stuck out at me, and now I am reminded that I wanted to find a clock. Let's find a clock really quick. In fact, you know, now that I think about it, yeah, 6:55. It's probably just the one asset for the clock, so it's going to always be the same. But I thought if there were different,
drop something.
If there were different kinds of clocks, you might be able to see the time or something. So anyway, we're definitely over on weight now. You heard him say we need to drop something. We'll get there. We'll get there. We don't have to drop everything yet. We're still exploring. And we'll ditch when we need to leave. So let's go ahead and take all of this again. Just pretty much try to fill up on water when I can. In fact, let's go ahead and drink right now. Food and drink. Get all the way down here. I should have drank and then take all the water just in case it was a thing. We are carrying quite a bit of food. I don't want to eat dog food. Let's see. So there's the venison raw. We definitely would want to cook that before we ate it. Tin of sardines is cool. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and go with the granola bar. We got a bunch of these, and we'll find a bunch more. Let's see where that puts us. Didn't help a whole lot, right? I guess since we're low enough, right? We're at 1,500 calories. I guess we could go with something more substantial. Except that we don't have anything that much more. We have a lot of candy bars and soda. I think we'll just go ahead and have maybe another granola bar. Maybe we'll just leave it at that for now and have some more later if we have to. Looks like the bathroom is clear though. Cool. Skimmed him already, took what he had. So I'm going to go ahead once again and kind of go through this place and make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, check this out. Simple tools.
I could use this.
Yes, we can. So we'll take those. I don't see anything else here. Is there any other dark corners? Just while I have the match out, let's just kind of check. So we got a newspaper roll, which I don't necessarily need. Plates, what do we have here? Mittens, more clothes. People have clothes all over the place. We got some logs down there. Okay, other than that, there's really not any dark corners to explore. It's currently 1:18 p.m., so we still have some time. I think we have enough time to clear this place out of all of its goods, probably break down some more items, and then we'll head to one other house, and that may be the place we end up staying the night. Well, as you can see, it's getting a little later here. We're getting close to dinner time, definitely getting hungry. And I've basically been breaking down a lot of items. I rearranged some things as far as what I was wearing, and I'm now just kind of harvesting the different bits of clothing that we're not using. So I'm gathering a bunch of leather and cloth, as you saw earlier. Now what I want to do is try to get into some repairing, because that's something I've never tried before. So let's go ahead and we'll just stop here. I've been doing this for quite a while. Here you can see we're very tired, thirsty, and hungry, and I guess we can address some of this really quickly. You know, some of our most basic needs. I guess we'll take care of it. Fine. So let's see. Let's go ahead and have an energy bar. It's 500 calories right there. And we'll probably have something else as well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do the granola bar here. That'll bring us up a bit. And then, how about a soda? And excuse me, then we'll take a look where we're at. Okay, so that's a bit better. We definitely want to get some rest in. Now we can throw the bedroll down or actually go to the bed and lay down, and you can do that for just a few hours, and it actually does help quite a bit. But we're just going to go ahead and stay up to finish some things and then crash. But like I said, I wanted to try out repairing because I've never done it before. So this is going to use our sewing kit, it looks like, which is at 100%. And we can choose what we want to repair, this being its condition. Now I found a premium winter coat, which was actually really good. You can see the condition is at 50%. So I thought, okay, I'm going to repair that. We're going to try repairing. So that's cool. It tells me that it requires 3 cloth. Excellent. And that we have a skill of 60. It's going to, it's going to repair 50%. I'm assuming that's what that means. So it'll be back to 100%. 80% chance of success, and it's going to take us 2 hours. So let's go ahead and do that. Get this premium winter coat back in premium shape. And you can see the time is flying by there. Character is yawning, and it got us to actually 95%, which is cool. I'm totally cool with that. So in that way, we can actually keep some of the best stuff and repair it and really try to just break down the other stuff. I thought previously that you might hang on to something as kind of a backup, but I suppose as long as you're on top of repairing it, then everything should come out just fine. But I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it at that. I'm going to go back in here. We're still very much over our weight limit. So I'm going to go in here, crash, and in the morning, I'm going to continue breaking things down so that we can be on the move again. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Please do leave a like and or comment and let me know what you think, and I will catch you guys next time.